Could you please introduce yourself to the viewers?
Uh, my name is Rona. I'm from Afghanistan, and I've been working with a couple of non-governmental and non-profit organizations for a few years. Yeah, that's it.
What's your specific experience with financial management and specifically with cash flow management?
Actually, I was not the finance manager, but when I was working from 2007 to 2008. I was working as a directing manager of the company. It was a profit company, not a non-profit company, and the aim was to earn money, not to do work without any profit. So I was not actually, as I said, I was not the finance manager, but I was a company manager. And my experience with Cashflow is that in every monthly meeting, I had to listen to all the explanations of the finance manager. And it was not only kind of like, let's say, I knew that it's technically not everything upon me, that I should check the details, but I had to do it because it was a profit of all the stakeholders and shareholders of the company. And if I was not listening and later on any kind of mistake was happening, as it happened kind of 2-3 times, then I was the first person who was responsible.
Well, thank you. So, did the financial financial manager explain you in a way to let you know every details of the financial reports and with regard to the cash inflow and cash outflow?
Actually, she was usually explaining very briefly, and I was kind of trying to like asking more questions and trying to bring everything up. My main concern was the issue of transparency of the organizations, and I really wanted everyone else in the meeting to pay attention to all details. Not only because of their own benefit or lose, but also because we know that like finance manager is a person like anyone else in the organizations. He or she may, she may have also mistake in her work. So as a structure and as a colleague, we need to look at his mistakes and help her.
And my other question would be like, were other employees in the same organization that you have been working had any experience or knowledge about financial management?
Yeah, actually, the company that I was working in was everyone else was almost a graduate of economy, and I was the one who was not really graduated of economy, and they were in many terms much more familiar with cash flows and these things rather than me. And probably one of the reasons that they were very briefly explaining in the meetings was that because they knew everything and they were considering that everyone else knows everything.
So what about the sharing of financial information? Was the financial manager sharing all the financial information with the employees?
Actually, she was not willing to share everything with all employees. I am not very sure. Probably it was one of the reasons was because of the competition between the companies and different organizations, or the other reason was the issue of trust, because sometimes in Afghanistan it's different than US. Let's say work insurance does not exist, and employees get into the organizations today and get out tomorrow. So it's very difficult. I can understand our finance manager, that's why she was not willing to share all details, because as soon as your employee is going to your competitors' organizations tomorrow, then it's kind of very difficult for you because everyone knows everything that's happening in your own. Yeah.
Do you have any experience if your organization has suffered from the cash flow management side in terms of managing the inadequately managing the cash flow?
Unfortunately, I think yes, because once our finance manager, actually I got busy with many other things, doing different projects, and I was not really paying attention to listen everything in the meetings. Later on, I found out that an kind of a huge amount of money was given to someone from outside of the company, and that was not actually, I cannot say that it was not dishonesty, but they did it like without any consulting to me as the manager, and it was kind of a very easy deal, and they said, okay, he's gonna take the money today, he has an emergency, so tomorrow morning he will return the money. But he did not return the money, and after a few months I found out what's gonna happen. All what happened that I had to I had to not take my own salary in order to prevent the loss of the company.
Was this company for women specifically, or?
No, it was not only for women, but their focus was how to bring up women in business field, like providing them the technical consult and helping them how to manage their business associations and everything else. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you for
You're
your time.
welcome.